Watching TV in Venezuela these days is a bizarre experience. All the privately owned stations have dropped their usual ads and instead run nothing but anti-Chavez commercials. It's like a war, says pro-Chavez teen Leomar Solórzano. But President Chavez has his own way of commandeering the airwaves. Imagine a president with his own version of The Tonight Show, complete with a sidekick, and you've got Allo Presidente, a weekly program on the government TV station. Chavez invited us to be his special guests.
Alexandra Panther del Canal 1, Channel 1 de Los Ángeles, Estados Unidos de Norteamérica.
I was hoping to ask him a few questions when he finished his show. What I didn't know was that I'd be waiting for over 6 hours as President Chavez talked and talked and talked. Finally, as he was leaving, I asked him if, with all the chaos in Venezuela, he would consider stepping down.
Jamás. Never. I will never do it. I will never resign because I made a promise to my people, one that I'll never abandon.
But he did invite us to the presidential palace the next day to give me his first U.S. broadcast interview since the strike began. I've read a lot of percentages, numbers. Aren't you losing support?
I think my support has gone up. Maybe not in numbers, but today I feel much more loved by my people. I also know that I'm hated in other parts of the city. They hate me more now than they did 4 years ago.
The one Chavez policy that's most alarmed the opposition and the U.S. is his close relationship with Cuba's communist leader, Fidel Castro. I want to know, do you consider Cuba as a model for Venezuela?
Fidel is my friend, but there's no way anyone can say that in the last 4 years I've done anything, or that they have proof of me trying to create a communist model. My people are not communists. They're not against communism either.
The opposition accuses you of ruining the economy. What do you have to say about that?
The opposition goes to extremes. They fail to recognize anything that's positive with this government. We've dropped the infant mortality rate and child malnutrition. There's 40% more drinking water, and we've opened up banks for the poor.
So why has your government faced so many obstacles?
Because we're getting ready for a revolution, and the opposition doesn't want any changes. I'm called a tyrant, a dictator, and they want to remove me from office no matter how it's done. They don't care if there's a coup, if the nation hits rock bottom.